When should human life be protected? I asked that question on a national radio show. Should it be protected outside the womb? And the commentator said, well, everyone would agree with that, Dr. Andrew. I said, well, there's mainly 4 differences. Number 1, an unborn is smaller than you and I. Is size what makes you human? If that's true, Shaquille O'Neal will be more human than me and you. He's bigger than us. I said, next is level of development. An unborn's not as developed as a newborn, but a newborn's not as developed as a 3-year-old, and a 3-year-old's not as developed as a 12-year-old, and a 12-year-old's not as developed as an 18-year-old. We're all in different stages of development. Is that what makes you human? Really not. And next is environment. You go from inside the womb to outside the womb. You change your location. Are you less human if you go from your house to your place of work, or if you fly from Chicago to New York? Where you're at really is not the determining factor either, is it? And last is dependency. An unborn is dependent on nourishment of the mother, just like a person on kidney dialysis is dependent on outside nourishment, just like a diabetic is dependent on outside nourishment. Are you less human if you're diabetic? Other than those 4 reasons, can you think of any other reasons why an unborn child should not be considered a human being created in the image of God Almighty, the creator of the universe? We're taking human beings and giving less value than a Coke can. In South Dakota, we have a $200 fine to kill a hen pheasant. We give more value to a bird, to animals, and save the whale and save the environment, but we throw our people, our greatest resource, into the garbage. The greatest preachers and teachers and engineers and doctors, political leaders that someday may lead our country, we may have thrown in the garbage because they're all like we are. All species reproduce after their own kind, and all it takes is love. There's no such thing as an unwanted child. There's 1 out of 5 couples can't have kids. Somebody will want every child that's being born. And that's something to think about.